Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. It's raining today. I haven't heard the train yet, so hopefully we'll hear it. So I guess we're going to start out and relax some and listen to some of this rain. I need to go in and get some more coffee. I'll be right back. So let's listen and relax. What a dreary day. It doesn't look like it, the rain doesn't look like it's going anywhere. I know the train came through. I got up to use the bathroom about 4 this morning. I heard the train. Usually it comes through about now too. The birds were back last night, hundreds and hundreds of them, but they leave out super early in the morning. I don't know what in the heck they do. And then they come back to sleep here. It's crazy. I just can't imagine where they would go during the day. I don't know if this warm spell is keeping them here longer or what. It's 54 right now. I don't even have my coat on now. Well, if I hear the train, I'll come back out like I did yesterday. So let me pause it and I'll go in and get ready for story time. Story time. Hello, everyone. I'm inside, have my coffee. You drink whatever you like in the mornings. Tea, Mountain Dew, milk. Kitty, she's interested in this old photo album. She likes to smell on it. I guess it just smells maybe musty or something. So you gonna be a good girl? I'm gonna have to give you to mommy. Hey, honey. Say. Oh, she's a mess. You gonna be good now? Now you can sit there if you'll be good. Okay, speaking of photo album, let's show you some photos of the day. Yesterday, Kitty's gonna like this old paper. She smells on it. They smell on cardboard a lot too. Here's one. Let's see, I'm gonna have to this way. This one I caught this big old bass here. You can't hardly see it for the glare. There we go, a little bit. About 12 there. Watch out, Kitty, get back. And that's me back there, wherever it is. Yep, right there. And that's me. You don't bite on me now. You have to get down. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, come on. Down. You don't do that. You don't see many of me in basketball uniform. I was good at basketball early because I grew fast. I grew, I don't know, it seemed like I grew 6 inches in 1 year. And so all of a sudden I was taller than all my buddies. So I was like the center, you know. Then later, after I stopped growing, and I moved down here and went to high school, I couldn't jump like the guys down here could. So I tried out. I made the football team in high school here, but I didn't make the basketball team. And there was just too many. It was just a big difference in the players down here and where I was from, up north. So I knew I wasn't, I could play basketball good, but I couldn't dunk it or anything like that. And like with my hands being small, I couldn't palm the ball or anything. These are my friends that live next door to us, Chris and Rick. And years later, about a year ago, I tried getting a hold of both of them. They actually came down here when we moved here. You know, I went with them. These are the guys that I went with and took a bus to go to Houghton Lake. They lived in Michigan. That's where we lived here. It was in Michigan. And they came down here for a week and stuff. But since then, that's been, Lord, I don't know, more than 30 years ago. 35 maybe. No, because we've been married 42, so it was before that. It's been like 45 years ago, not 35. But anyway, I finally got a hold of one of them. I looked up his name, just Googled his name and stuff, and finally got a hold of one of them, and I got to talk to him, but I've lost his number since. I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and put it in my phone right then, but he hadn't contacted me since. But he's got a family. The brother has, I don't know if he has a family or not, but he's a big hunter. This one here, he's a big hunter now. I mean, hunts a lot. This picture here is at Knott's Berry Farms. Knott's Berry Farms. And that kind of reminds me of a story there. Let me write it down or I'll forget, y'all. Okay. Got it. I got to next Tuesday, I think, so far. Yeah. On the stories. But these pictures remind me of stuff. And then, oh, I was on this side. So it was 73 up in, this is Taylor. Oh, this is Michigan, 73. 70, 59, 59, 69, 14, I guess. I played on the, this picture here, this was the Taylor Cobras up there. And that's that card, Taylor Junior Football Club. It was a league. And then if you look down here, this one might be hard to see. This is on a fishing trip. I went with another friend for a week. And this place was totally awesome. I mean, I don't remember if we caught pike there. It seems like we just caught like bass, bluegill, crappie, or something like that there. Maybe walleye. But I climbed up here to be able to fish this tree was in the water right here. I don't know how good you can see it. It looks like it's in black and white or something, but that's me. I climbed up there so I could fish. Where is it? Right here, there's a tree that had fallen in the water. And fish will gather around stuff like that for protection, like the roots of it. And I was dropping my line right down in here. Don't remember if I caught any right there or not. But there's photo time. I've got this whole album here that I found. So, now it's on to story time. All right. I was 5 years old in 1964, and my granddaddy was named Reuben Clark. That's my mom's father. I called him Granddaddy. He died at 54. You know, back then they didn't eat. They ate and used a lot of lard and stuff like that, and they didn't pay attention. They fried a lot of stuff, fried chickens, you know, anything. They fried, and he especially liked killed lettuce and onions. That's where you heat up grease, and she would use lard, I'm sure, and I bet it tasted awesome for that matter. But she would heat that stuff up, you know, to like when it was boiling point or whatever you call it, and pour it over that the lettuce they grew and onions, like the garden onions, they would cut them up in it, and it was so good. We just can't been able to make it like she has when we've had it in the past. And he would eat that stuff. He would eat like a Jethro sized bowl of that stuff, and he was getting just that stuff. That lard, it would just turn right back, probably just in his veins. So he was pushing the trailer he had a trailer, I guess, on the tractor, and he had to push it, back it up, and then push it into the barn to get it out of the weather. And that's what he was doing when he passed away of a heart attack. He was pushing that trailer in the barn after a long day. But he had different jobs. He was I think he was a security guard somewhere for a while, and of course he farmed a lot back then. And he would use his tractor and make money, like disking people's fields, plowing different things, with the tractor. So I loved, I was 5 years old in 1964, and I loved riding with him on that tractor. I mean, he would ride me around on it all over the place, and I'd just sit on his lap, and I was in heaven. Well, he asked me if I wanted to go with him to work one day, and I said, sure, I want to go. And I went with him, and we drove in the tractor. It wasn't super far away, so he just drove there in the tractor. But it was slow going, but I loved it, being on the road. We were on the road, and he was gonna plow a few fields. So we went up wherever it was, and hold on a minute. Plowed one. I think he had about 3. I'm sure he didn't make much money from doing it either. But so we did one, and I don't know if maybe it got to him a little bit with me being on his lap the whole time, but he set me off the tractor after he was done. I believe it was with the second one, and he's like, son, stay here, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go finish the small one right up the road here, and it's a little rough, something or other. I can't remember exactly what all of it. And there was a reason he didn't want me to be sitting on his lap at that one. Now, looking back on it now, maybe it could have been something different done, or whatever. But, back then you didn't worry about your kids. I mean, kids didn't get, kidnapped really or anything like that. Happened, nothing, you could pretty well trust all them people. I mean, if something happened, they would help somebody, But he said he'd be right back, and so I don't know how long it was. I stood there and just piddled around, kicking rocks, this and that. I think I found me a stick and was knocking things around with it, and it to me it seemed like it was forever. I don't know how long it had been, but after a certain point in time, I thought, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. And I tried to think, well, which way did we come from? Even back then, I mean, I was thinking and stuff. So I started going back the way, like back towards home, or their home. And naturally I started crying and stuff, and I just walking down the road. There wasn't much traffic on that country road, I didn't see anybody drive by. I was just walking down through there. And I thought, something had happened to him, is what really scared me, because I knew he wouldn't just leave me there. So I thought something had happened to him, maybe it fell on him or something like that. And so I was, just really traumatized, but as I was walking back down through there, all of a sudden I started hearing something behind me, and it was him on that tractor. And when I turned around and saw him, I was so happy. I just started jumping up and down, And he said, son, he called me son, I think, or something like that. And he's like, why did you why did you leave? And I was crying again. I said, I thought you got hurt and you weren't coming back. And he said, no, I would never, I would never, ever leave you anywhere and not come back. He said, you can count on it if I tell you. And I said, I didn't know. And he said, well, I understand. He said, next time, if I tell you something, he said, you can count on it. But it just made, you don't know, imagine how, as a kid like that, how I felt when I saw him, I just got so excited to see him and he was okay and everything like that. Because I really loved him a lot. It hurts that he was taken away so young, He should have been, 80. These days he probably would have been that or older. But back then people died younger, But kind of gets me emotional thinking about it now even. It's that long ago. So that would be 55 years ago. Okay, so that's today's story. And what's for dinner? I'm still feeling kind of cooked out. The pizza was really good last night. You know what? I think I forgot to take a picture of it. Oh, well. It was really good and everything. I put a little extra cheese on it, but it would have been okay without it. And tonight we're just going to have, since we got these hot dog buns here, they're still nice and fresh from Aldi. Since we got those, we're going to have, I couldn't find the Nathan's because I would have to dig down probably and take everything out of the freezer to find them. But I did find those ones that we got the other day, the Oscar Mayer cheese dogs, cheese in them. So we're going to have those. And I got that chili from Aldi and some onions. I don't think I'll be eating any of the onions. And then we'll have some of those French fries that we got. I don't know if we got them this last time. We got them at Dollar Tree anyway. I think we bought 2 bags and we still got 1. So we'll have some French fries with it that I'll probably season. So trying to think if there's anything else. I'm going to try to get Joy to fix these today if she's feeling up to it. Sometimes she gets in the mood to bake and she'll bake all kinds of stuff. But, if she doesn't feel like it, I sure understand because sometimes it's aggravating to bake stuff. But, tonight we're going to have that and I got to figure out what to have tomorrow. Maybe something to do with, probably ground turkey of something to do with that. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's story time and photo time, and I don't think I had anything else to go over or anything. Today's Tuesday. Hopefully tomorrow Logan will be doing his snack review. We got lots of neat stuff for him to review, providing he feels up to it, but he should be able to. So I'm looking forward to that, and I know y'all are too. So everybody, I appreciate you watching so much, and please press that like button, subscribe if you hadn't already, and hit that so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day. I'll do something. I always do. God bless everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.